Oh, how fast does everything fall apart for these woke Hollywood activists when they push these absolutely insane ideas out into the world, which is exactly what is happening to Jane Fonda. So Jane Fonda says there'd be no climate crisis if not for racism, and Twitter has thoughts. So we're going to get into this whole thing because we have a video to watch here as well from Jane Fonda with her talking about this, and it's when I watched it I was like, what? So I just want to apologize because you're probably going to lose brain cells after you hear what she has to say. During a recent episode of the Kelly Clarkson Show, the 85-year-old actress was joined by her 84 Brady co-stars as she talked about what had motivated her to get involved in social activism, which is one of the worst things that these Hollywood celebrities continue to do, because they continue to prove that they have no idea what they're talking about. They have no idea what actually happens in the real world. They live in their Hollywood bubble, which is basically just kind of a made-up place at this point, where that is completely out of touch with reality. And they don't have any idea what they're referring to or what they're talking about or anything. So this is what she had to say. Let's go ahead and watch this clip here.
You can take anything, sexism, racism, misogyny, homophobia, whatever, the war, and if you really get into it and study it and learn about it and the history of it, and everything's connected. There'd be no climate crisis if it wasn't for racism.
She actually said it. She said it. Oh my goodness. Everything is connected, guys. Everything is connected.
There'd be no climate crisis if it wasn't for racism.
How do you get to that? Tell me.
Where would they put the Where would they put the poison and the pollution? They're not going to put it in Bel Air. They've got to find some place where poor people or indigenous people or people of color are living. Put it there. They can't fight back.
Wait. Is she implying that there are no wealthy people of color? That's kind of what it seems like she's implying. Was just, oh my gosh, the way that these Hollywood celebrities think of Black Americans and the way that they think of pretty much any minority group is just absolutely insane. This is all just projection coming from a wealthy white Hollywood celebrity. This is absolutely insane. And Octavia Spencer, who I did a video on recently, she was absolutely correct when she said that she found the most racism she's ever had to deal with in Hollywood over where she used to live in Alabama. This is so crazy what Jane Fonda is saying here, and the implications of what she's saying here is ridiculous.
Back. And that's why a big part of the climate movement now has to do with climate justice.
I'm just lost for words. But then you see that she got absolutely annihilated on Twitter for these absolutely insane takes that she decided to throw out there. So Jane Fonda is insane. Oh man, it just goes on and on and on. Jane Fonda is a disgrace. So many people just completely calling her out for it. It appears that Jane Fonda is calling out John Kerry, Al Gore, and all the other jet-setting climate hypocrites for their racism. And apparently she's calling out herself as well, which is hilarious. I don't even know where to go from here with this, because what she is saying is just so out there. And yet we're supposed to look at her as some sort of activist, some sort of incredibly influential person in society. I don't get that at all. The left have lost their minds, absolutely. So yeah, this is just crazy, man. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. What do you think about what Jane Fonda is saying here? Because like I said, at the end of the day, this is all just projection coming from these Hollywood weirdos who don't live in reality, who don't live in the real world, and they have very messed up and skewed perceptions about minorities and about all sorts of different types of people. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.